Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is Crochet Vision. It is time for another craft show and hopefully we are not going to get rained out today. It is supposed to rain though, so you know, that's just my luck. It is currently midnight and I have to be up at like 5 a.m. to last minute pack the rest of the little things that have to go in the car, pick Ben up from work, and then we are driving straight to the craft show for me to then set up and then do the craft show. Ben is getting off of a 12-hour shift, so that is bound to be riveting for him. He's going to help me set up and then he's going to go either try to find a hotel or crash in the car because we're planning on staying out there for a few days. And was I supposed to book a hotel? Yeah. Did I do that? No, I didn't. Do we normally just find something last minute out there? Yes, because that's, if I don't book hotels for these shows in like January, the prices for the hotels online like a few weeks in advance is wild. But if you go the day of, it's not bad at all. So we're probably going to just do that. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I keep telling myself that because this week has been the craziest like week of my life. Ben is on 8 days straight of working 12-hour shifts, which is again just wild, but they've needed a lot of extra help at work right now, so they're doing that and it's fine. We're gonna get through this. So I have a few things I need to do here. I'm looking around because I don't know what to bring with me. This is the first time that this show is doing a Friday, Saturday, Sunday on this particular weekend. Normally all of the holidays aren't on the same time, right? So there's Barefoot Music Concert happening out in Wildwood this weekend. Then it's Juneteenth on Friday and then Father's Day on Sunday. Normally Father's Day is the week after Barefoot Music, so I don't know how that like all landed this year, but we must do what we must do. And I had the option of doing either 2 days or 3 days. And if I have the option for 3 days, I'm going to do 3 days. In hindsight, should I probably have only done 2? Yes. But at that point, Ben had not switched shifts and again, crazy things happening right now. So we're making do with what I can do. So I have stuffed animals that I need to pack from in here because I didn't realize that they were in here. Like the 2 giant turtles. Ben and I already packed the car. We packed the car when he got off of work this morning at 6 o'clock this morning. It is now midnight, so long time ago now. And I did not even realize, I haven't really been spending a lot of time up in the yarn room because it's been so nice outside. I've been sitting out on the back porch because of course I have. So I really haven't spent a lot of time in here and I completely forgot that I have my 2 gigantic sea turtles that I made for this show for the Memorial Day version of this show that then got canceled. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to put them in the yarn room. They'll be cutesy in the yarn room. And then I haven't been up here. So those are on the couch. And I did not realize that until I came up here to film a little clip for like the video that was supposed to go out because I didn't post for 2 weeks because I'm the worst. So, and then there's just like some other stuff up here that needs to go downstairs. But I also need to pick what I'm going to bring with me for yarn. And it's 3 days and I normally get a lot done at this show, but I feel like I normally bring sea turtles and oysters. I don't need those things right now, but I kind of feel like maybe I should just do it just to have them. So I'm trying to figure out what yarn I'm going to bring with me. I'm kind of honestly thinking I can bring a skein of this and I have another purple over here and a green because the green bodies, and then I'll do like shells for those 2 and then bodies for the rest. I grabbed downstairs from the garage, I grabbed some cotton, so if I want to do bucket hats I can. I don't know if I'm going to want to, but I might. You know, it's going to be hot. That's the other thing. It's going to be hot, but it's also going to not be hot. My friend who lives out there says that it has been hot and really humid, but the weather app says it's going to be 75 and windy and rainy. So I'm going to be wearing a sweatshirt, and I know that for most of the weekend. I'm going to bring extra sweatpants and stuff. So we're going to play it by ear. And if I have to go to Walmart, I have to go to Walmart. So that's kind of my plan. I think that's where we're at first. I also had to do laundry. So that's another reason why I'm still awake. I had to do laundry. I'm also trying to go through my list in my head of things that I need to not forget, like money, cash drawer, gotta remember money, my Jackery, and the fan batteries, because the fan is in the car, but the batteries needed to charge. Yep. Okay, so I know I have more yarn downstairs that I'm gonna bring with me as well. And do I think I'm gonna get through all of this while I'm there? Who's to say? But this is like almost done, and I gotta up my numbers for this month of yarn usage too. So we're gonna bring that one. I feel like this for turtle shells will be great because I'm starting to run low on turtle shells, heaven forbid. So that one for more shells, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then we're gonna bring a skein of green for parts because I really don't have a lot of green turtles right now. I've been keeping up with the pinks and the purples, but I don't have a lot of green, like just plain old green. So I think that's good, maybe. Good morning, party people. We are on the road. Ben got off of work off of a 12-hour shift. He's exhausted, so he's gonna be real quiet. So we're gonna focus on us. Car's fully packed. I am also very tired today. I am running on like a few hours of sleep and a prayer. So I have my caffeine. Drink your water, take your meds, guys. That's my hair clip for later. It's not a like straw cutesy little thing. No, it's literally just a hair clip because I will lose it. We're running a little bit late, but like we kind of knew this was gonna happen for like today. The show starts at 9. It's currently raining there right now. At least that's what my weather app says. I have a friend who's there already and she hasn't responded if it's raining or not, so I don't know. But the coordinator knows that like we're running a little bit behind, but we kind of left. I picked Ben up from work. We ran home, packed a few extra things in the car and ran. So like it really was as best as we could do. It's kind of cold and rainy and like kind of yucky out, but I think that by the end of the day it's gonna be a nice beach day. So I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt right now. We've brought layers on layers on layers, and we're kind of just gonna get there and do what we gotta do. I might not film setup today because setup's gonna be the same for like the next 3 days, and it's kind of gonna be crazy. We kind of just want to like get there and get it done. So I might film like setup tomorrow instead of today. I think that's a good idea.
About less of it.
Okay. He's trying. We're trying our best here. So that is the update. I'll keep you guys in the loop. But it's currently, I woke up at 5:30. It is currently 7:44 and we are 42 minutes away. So we're doing the best we can. We're gonna get there when we get there. We're gonna get there safely. We were driving most of the time behind like a pipe truck, and it kind of felt like, what's that movie, Final Destination? Never seen it. That's not a Sarah movie, but I know the lore, and I was like, oh, I don't like this, but we're finally away from that truck, so that's good. Got anything else to say? I am making turtle parts in the car.
And not a single person was surprised.
Yes, sir. Wow, wow. Had Ben's sandwich, so Ben is very happy. And I, of course, got the superior bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant. Delicious. We're here. It's wet and rainy, but we're gonna throw the tent up. Rain's supposed to stop by noon, so we'll be setting up at that point. All right, there's the beach balls, and there's the sign. We're here. There's the beach, and there's the husband, because that's my spot this year, right when you come up.
Behind me, and I was like, oh, I wish you don't want to. Good morning. All right, we are all set up. Ben is taking a nap in the car. My friend's sister's watching the booth real quick for me. This is for proof that I'm at the end of the skein and we need to dye on another one. Hey Ben, how's it going?
Alright, well I had to crochet myself a headband because the flyaways with this wind right now are just wild. It's windy. It's very, very windy.
Everyone else is closing up because of how windy it is. We're not yet. We've actually been pretty fine with the wind. As long as Ben sits in that chair, grabs onto the middle of the tent in the middle, we have been fine. I had to help my friends right here pack out because everything was blowing over. It was a disaster, complete and utter mess. Am I Medusa?
So because it's getting so windy, I don't even think we're gonna play the 20-minute game that we normally play. I think we might try to play that either tomorrow or the day after. It's windy. It is windy. Windy. So I think we're gonna give it like 15 more minutes and then we're gonna start slow pack because it's almost 5. It's 4:45. By 5, we'll start slow pack.
They're kind of hard to see, but the buggies this year are so bad. Like these are all little buggies. And like they're all over on the legs of the tent. They're just nasty. Look at this. They're everywhere. In case you ever wondered what it looks like with the tent walls in while it's windy, it looks like this. Ben is putting up the last wall. Then we're gonna drop the tent low and then we'll reattach the sandbag. So we're gonna have to take off the sandbags, drop the leg, reattach the sandbag. And we're leaving this stuff overnight. Now, I don't normally leave stuff here. However, we've got 4 tables, the 4 crates, the grid wall, and the grid wall shelves. All of this stuff is replaceable. I also don't normally leave the tablecloths, but I'm risking it for the biscuit today because I said so.
And if I get here tomorrow, oh my God, I'm also burnt like a lobster. Holy moly. And if I get here tomorrow and they're wet, at least it'll be a good story for you guys.
Well, we tried our best, and this is what it is.
Good morning, guys. Day 2. We're going to Wawa. This is my headband I crocheted yesterday. I'm gonna need it today. I made a rookie mistake and burned.
And Sarah braided my hair.
I did.
So
We're going to Wawa. Yep.
one of the unfortunate realities of leaving your tent set up overnight is that sometimes birds leave you a present.
Do it, do it. That was very anticlimactic. Yeah. Tour buses on the beach. I have no idea who's playing tonight, so I don't know whose buses they are, but there's a lot of tour buses. That's...
I think they said Post Malone.
Post Malone is playing tonight, so hi Posty. Crazy that they're all just driving on the beach. That's so funny. The concert's down that way. I know Kelsey Ballerini and Shabuzi were last night, so wild.
So I would film setup today, but I didn't plug my phone in last night, so my phone is at 10%. So we gotta get to the jackeries in the back of the car, and then I can try, but we're doing what we can today. Drink your water, take your meds. Let's do a craft show. I also kind of feel like I was hit by a truck. I'm so sunburnt, so today's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be fun. It's hot today. It's really, really hot. It's really slow, which is kind of weird.
I really can't get over how good the new sign looks. I'm really, really happy with it. Benjamin, get off your phone.
No, I was texting you.
For what?
I just sold the sloth to the lady that came last year and wanted a sloth, but you didn't have any.
Okay.
She came back, she bought a sloth.
All right, well, Update. I made a hat and it's hot. All right, so this is how we are set up today. We're dealing with a lot of wind. I really didn't show you guys set up yesterday. Again, spinners, I feel like it's the same thing every single time, so it doesn't really matter. I cannot get over how good the new banner looks. That was very much well worth it. Will I do it again? No, it took way too long, but I want like 2 more of them. So maybe I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I made this cow and it has been a flying projectile all day. So never again. Never, never again. And then this side. And I put out bucket hats today, guys. I don't normally do that. And bucket hats are out. So have they sold? No. But did I put them out? Yes, I did. This hat looks so stupid, but I could not deal with the flyaways anymore. So I made myself a hat. I had the cutest story today. So this little kid comes up. He came up yesterday. He had to be probably about, what do you say, 7, 8, 9?
The kid with,
yeah.
I'd say more like 12.
12? Okay, 12. Yeah, he was more like 12. Definitely more like 12. Okay, he was like 12 years old, and he wanted an octopus yesterday, and they're $75. And Mom and Dad were like, "Bud, not gonna happen." He came back today, and he's like, "I earned enough money. I got enough money to do it." Dollar bills, quarters, coins, all out of order. And he handed me the wad with like the ones on the outside, and I was like, oh my god, this is not going to be $75. Like, oh no, this poor kid, like, what do I do? Counted it all out with him right there, and he picked the exact like red one that he wanted. It was the cutest thing, and sure enough, there was $75 there. He's like, I worked for it. It was the cutest thing. It was great. Good day. Okay, so I've used up some yarn today. I used up a skein of purple and white tie-dye-ish. I used up a skein of blue jean dot. Okay, well, there's just a lot of other sounds happening right now, so we're doing the best we can here. I used a skein of blue jean dot, and I used it up. Parts, of course. And then I also used a skein of pink for like this little bit around this hat that I made, that I started yesterday and then finished today with that. I didn't know what color I wanted to put with it, and I had like a little scrappy piece of cotton, so I used the pink and I used it up. So that's 3 so far today. I also made this hat because I was wearing it earlier, because this was driving me nuts earlier, but the wind has calmed down a little bit. I did not finish that skein though. I still have more, probably enough to make 1 more, and I think I'm going to. Not right now though. I don't want to do that right now. 4 skeins and I think I'm done for today. All right guys, we are almost fully packed out for the day. I got sunburnt again. We think that the UV of the tent isn't like protecting the way that it's supposed to, and it's...
Watch the train car, please.
I've literally been in the shade all day. So there's a piece that's broken over there now. The sandbags are starting to like fall apart. It's been a few years we've had it. The top is yellowing. The walls are stretching and like brittle. So I think that this Prime Day we're gonna be buying a new tent, because this one has outlived its time. But we're packing out. It's been a long day. Jackery came in handy because we didn't charge our phones last night, because we left the chargers here and not at the hotel. But we're not gonna make that mistake tonight, so I will film, pack out, or pack out, pack up, pack, unload. That was the wall. I will film unload tomorrow. Ben's yelling at me, I gotta get out of the tent.
I didn't yell at you. That was a guy walking past that said unpack.
Oh.
He was fixing your sentence for you, finding the word that you lost.
Okay. Anyway, that is the update. It was a really slow day today. I think that there's not a lot of kids here this weekend because it's a concert weekend, so everybody's feeling it. It's just been slower than usual, and we think that everybody was very hungover today from last night, because last night was a huge concert day. Now tonight's Post Malone, so I think that it's going to be even worse tonight into tomorrow, but apparently the morning lineup tomorrow is really good. And we've heard a lot today that like people are going to come back tomorrow and they wanted this, but they don't want to bring it with them. They only saw me walking to the concert now, like while we were packing out, and they didn't want to take it into the concert, so they're going to come back tomorrow when we're open. So I'm hoping that that's actually going to happen. I don't know if it will or not, but here's hoping. Another cute little story that happened. The last sale of the day today was a frog while we were packing out, and I had already packed them up, and like literally we are the last people here. We had some friends who ended up stopping by like right as we were about to start packing out, so like we ended up chit-chatting, and it worked out fine because, again, more people saw us walking to the convention center or to wherever the concert is. So the last sale of the day was a frog, and they had asked me if I had any frogs. I had already packed them up, and I was like, I do, let me go grab them. I grabbed the bag, I opened it up, and the mom of this girl was like, her pop just passed away, and so every time that they see a frog of any kind, they get it and they bring it to his grave. And so at his grave they've got like a bunch of frogs, and the daughter saw a frog when they were on their way down that way before and wanted it for Pop. So it was very, very sweet. It was very, very sweet. So good story. Oh my god, guys, so it's late. We went out for dinner, we had drinks, it's almost 11 o'clock, and we are really, really tired. But Ben and I were both like, you know what I want right now? Ice cream. It was a bad day. Bad day. But what can rectify a bad day? Drinks and ice cream. So Ben got for himself a chocolate peanut butter cup pint of ice cream. I did not realize Benjamin going into Wawa was going to get a pint. We are sitting in a no parking spot because the parking lot is full. So we're sitting in a no parking spot so I can move the car because it's 11 o'clock at night, right? And I'm like, I want like a strawberry shortcake, like the strawberry shortcake bar, the Good Humor ice cream bar. That's what I wanted. This little gem of a human being that my husband is gets strawberry cheesecake Ben & Jerry's for me. I'm like, no, honey, I just meant like the ice cream bar. Like, I didn't realize we were getting pints of ice cream. I don't ever need this much ice cream. I wanted a little bit of ice cream. I didn't even think I was gonna be able to finish the ice cream bar right now. And so he's like, oh, no problem, and threw the ice cream at me and ran back inside to go get it for me. And he got spoons. He got me what I wanted, guys. If your man won't go back into the store to get you what you wanted and already bought you a pint of ice cream, get you a new man.
Or woman. Whatever floats your boat. Like, happy pride.
Basically. I love you.
Love you too.
Oh boy, we look rough, or I look rough anyway.
Yeah, what you mean, Willis? I don't know, rough.
Day 3.
Trace.
It's raining.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Good luck today. Yeah.
Here's trouble. Times two. Dance for it. Dance, my
You're not that bad.
There you go. I'll put it in. Don't
That's
you?
about that's the old man dance. That's all you get.
Moneymaker.
Yeah, there you go. Take that money maker.
All right, it is officially day 3, the last and final day. We're hoping we can make up for a rough day yesterday. It was just not a good day. It has already rained this morning though, so that's a thing that we had to deal with. The sky kind of looks like yuck over that way. That way it looks gorgeous, so who knows what's going to happen? I don't. Yeah, I'm exhausted. It's hot. I'm really, really sunburnt and it really hurts. So I ended up wearing this shirt today because it had like the wider straps and the more of my back is covered, because it's really like where my shirt was yesterday that it really hit. Even though I put on sunscreen yesterday, I did put on sunscreen, don't yell at me, and on my face too. And whatever I used on my face, it was like the NYX sunscreen, worked like magic. My face isn't really burned bad and it's only SPF 30, but like it worked really well. But like my whole body, the rest of it, crispy. I think we officially decided we're just gonna get a new tent, and that should definitely help for the rest of the season. So that is a when we get home project. So I think Ben and I did the math, and this was, I think, the worst Saturday we've had in 4 years. Like, it was a really bad day yesterday. Now, I mean, it doesn't get much better than just being on the beach, but like as far as sales go, bad day. The stuff that did sell also was like weird. It was like bigger things and like, I don't know. It didn't really make much sense to me, but like you do the math at the end of the day, numbers are numbers. So when Friday is better than Saturday, that's normally not how that goes, and the sun just came out. Friday was better than Saturday, and I was really excited because Friday was like really good, especially for a Friday. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. And then Saturday was garbage, hot garbage. So we could hopefully make up for it today. I don't think we're gonna make up for it that much today because normally Sundays aren't as good as Saturdays, but who knows? I mean, it's already rained this morning, so, and now the sun's out and it's hot, so maybe people will be on the boardwalk because it's not like a good beach day, but it might turn into a good beach day. Who the heck knows? It's also Father's Day, so also happy Father's Day, but it is Father's Day, so who knows? But anyway, drink your water, take your meds. It's gonna be a good day. You know, I was hoping for more sales, but you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. This one might just be one that we lose and we take the L. I don't think I'm gonna be up, especially because I had to get a hotel and all of that for the weekend, but it is what it is. At this point, it is what it is. Not having Memorial Day here really kind of was hard because Memorial Day is generally a good one for me. And then I don't think I'll come back to this weekend, but we will be back in the middle of July. So who knows? Who knows? Good morning. Good morning. One thing I want to add to my bins is like a collapsible hairbrush. That would be a good thing. Collapsible hairbrush. Well, it has been another really slow day. I'm about to start packing out. I just wanted to show you guys what we looked like all weekend. Benjamin, say hi, Mr. Bodyguard. I had to kick him out at one point because he kept scaring people away. He'd say, not purposely, no, he'd say hi to them and then they'd just like ignore him and walk away. Like, shun the non-believer. I'm like, I don't know what the deal was, but Ben was too scary. He left, I sold stuff, so make it make sense. I don't know, but this is what we're looking like. This is what we've looked like. I'm gonna start organizing stuff by animal and then pack it all up. So the beach has been really windy, so with my hat stands, I used these clamps to clamp them down, and it just clamps straight to the table, and it's working really well. And the hat stands just stay there, or the ear warmer stands, whatever we want to call them, and the hats go right on them. I could have put them up on here too if I wanted to, but I just kind of kept my hats here for today. But it worked really well, and the hat stands are available on my website. Shameless plug. The entire time that we are breaking down, we had to keep this table up and then even put it this way because people keep trying to walk under the tent while we are breaking down. It drives me bonkers. Like one dad just tried to take his kid like into the tent wall. The best part of the show is that that's our car and all our stuff is right there. And then our spot was right there, but it's all gone now. Oh, apart from literally this one price tag. I gotta grab that. Wow, he's working so hard and I stand up here and like pass him down things.
This was totally supposed to go on before the tables. Oh well.
We don't, it's fine. Ben is really good at Tetris for the car. That's his job, logistics coordinator. I would also like to note that we are not the last ones here. And we still have more that way too. So we did good. We're not the last ones. We have on other times been the last ones, but not today. Wildwood, we'll see you in July.